Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. And I'm back with Lovely Vinod. She's a psychic medium and energy healer. And today we have on this special occasion of 75th Independence Day for India, a special channeling session with Divine Mother, Mother Earth, and Mother India, and special messages from them. Thank you so much for joining us, Lovely Vinod.
Thank you so much for inviting me, Shweta, and as always, it's a pleasure to be on your show.
So let's start with these three energies or entities. Are they really entities or spirit beings, if you can explain? Uh, Divine Mother, Mother Earth, and Mother India.
Mother Earth, definitely Gaia, as we call her fondly. Gaia is definitely, I channeled her before, and she has this vast energy, so there's no question, yeah, she definitely exists. Um, Divine Mother. Okay, so what I'm receiving, Divine Mother would be an extension of Mother Gaia. It's Mother Gaia and more. So it's all the feminine energy around the universe together,
Okay.
right? Um, and Mother India. Mother India, as we were discussing right before we started, it's almost like a thought form. That's what I'm getting. It's definitely has become an energy because anything that you give so much focus on, anything that a lot of people give um, energy to together, in communion, that becomes a thought form. So she's more like a thought form, but yes, she exists not like an entity, more like a thought form. But yes, as everything is energy, we can definitely channel and look into that aspect in case we have some questions.
Is there a specific difference between like these spirit entities and the thought form? Any difference in capabilities or power?
I know there's a difference. Let me ask my guides if they can help me bring more clarity to that. Okay, so thought forms, and when we talk about beings, uh, beings. I'm asking my guides for more help so that I can articulate exactly into words. So beings are more out there. They exist in multiple dimensions, right? Unlike thought forms. Thought forms are they are not omnipresent. That's one thing. They exist in one particular dimension is what I'm getting. Also, they are much dependent on the energy that we provide. They feed on to our energy, whether it's good or bad.
Oh, okay.
So, when we talk
Yeah,
about, yeah,
right.
so I know you know that concept. So they feed on to our energy, whatever we focus persists. So that's one quality of thought form. So, and in case you're wondering, they can take dense forms if so much focus is given to them. And also if that is in the universal need,
Okay.
if that's the requirement for the growth, for their growth, or for the growth of humanity in general.
So
Yeah.
there are benefits from a thought form also. Like if people pray to a thought form, are there
Oh,
benefits
yes.
also? Like there are. Okay. Because it's
Yes,
also
yes.
energy.
Benefits, and it would work for them. Just like the power of belief. It
Mm-hmm.
doesn't matter whether what they are praying about exists or not.
Mm.
How much they focus and what kind of a focus it is matters.
Wow. Okay. Okay. So when we talk about divine feminine, is she the real source energy, or source is separate from divine feminine?
I'm hearing divine feminine. Feminine is a fraction of a source, just like all of us, but more than us. So it encompasses all of our divine feminine energies, plus Mother Gaia and more. So, source as such doesn't have a gender, but it's also a a communion of divine masculine and feminine.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
So, yeah, so the feminine part is the divine feminine, which takes care of all the,
Mm-hmm.
feminine attributes of the universe.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Like moon being part of the divine feminine? Is it like that?
Wow, moon is almost like a tool, is what I'm getting. Just like any other celestial body, you
Okay.
can also call it a being,
Mm-hmm.
like other celestial bodies. It's almost like us, just the form is different. It's a
Mm-hmm.
celestial body, and we have this human forms.
Okay. Okay.
So, yeah.
So, what about, like, for example, if you see the Vaishnavas or any uh, culture following Sri Krishna, they say that Sri Krishna is the main source or main um, higher power or source from which different Vishnus, Brahma, other goddesses, other Shiv, they all manifest. Who create
As far
multiverses?
as,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, sorry. Yeah, as far as I've been told, or the knowledge that I have um, got all these years through channeling, through spirit, I've been told that Krishna is an ascended master because he had had multiple lives as a human being. That's why he now works as a guide. So he's also part of Source.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Okay,
what I'm getting. Yeah.
okay, okay. Fine, fine. So if we see, like all the mothers, what is the mother quality that they want to give us, Indian women or women around the world, as a message that, like as you age, you go through different parts of your life cycle in your whole life, be it like taking the form of a Lakshmi, like a housewife, or taking a form of Annapurna, cooking for people, in that sense. So, what qualities should we all mothers have?
Love and conception. And I have to clarify this that when I mean love, we know I don't need to clarify it. When I mean conception, though, it is not just about bearing a baby. Conceiving ideas, it's all about creativity, creating beauty, creating beautiful things, creating beautiful forms. Everything that is creativity is conception. You're conceiving an idea in your mind that comes into reality. So when we talk about creativity, it definitely stems from an emotional side of us, and that's definitely divine feminine quality.
That is when you
Yeah.
realize your passion, you increase your vibration also.
Hmm. Oh yes, and that's when you are so in alignment with your heart space,
Right.
right? Yeah.
Mhm. So, is it that these forms they all merge to source at any point of time, or in separate multiverses there are separate kinds of divine feminine and mother of each planet or each universe as such?
So when we say divine feminine, it's everything together, the whole feminine quality around the universe, right? Part of source. But if you ask if there are, if I think your question was like Mother Gaia, do we have more mothers? Yes,
Mothers,
we have more such planets like Mother Earth. So
like for
obviously we
Venus or
have,
Mars or any
yes,
other planet in universe. Okay.
yes, yes,
Okay, great.
and they exist in multiverses and also our universe, our even in our galaxies. What I'm hearing, yeah,
So, so
yeah.
and who are their children? Like for divine feminine mother, divine mother, everybody is their children, or do they follow some kind of mother children concept spiritually?
So you know what I'm being shown? I'm being shown a seed. You know how a seed, then it grows into a sapling, then it becomes a tree, then again it bears fruit, then again the seeds fall. So it's like a cycle. So yes, there is conception again. So everything, but it's like if you can want to put into the words as children, it would be like numerous, because everything, like, if they conceive human beings, then they become people who plant trees, and then there are more things, then there are ideas. So everything that is born out of each of that, it is Mother Gaia's children, if you want to put it like that. Yeah.
Great. So, for now, exactly another 6 months or 1 year, what is happening on Earth? Any special messages for everyone?
I'm seeing a few more floods because they showed me gushing water. So there could be a bit of that. And I'm actually being shown muddy water. So thankfully, it is not the sea. I don't know if it's a sea, but I'm being shown almost like landslides and muddy water. Murky, brownish, yellowish color of water, which is actually happening currently at a lot of places. If
Mm-hmm.
I've seen correctly, yeah, I've seen a few videos. So the same visual I was being shown. But why I said thankfully it's not the sea, because when it's the sea, the damage can be vast, like the tsunami.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Um, there could be hurricanes. End of year is what I'm hearing. End of year, there could be hurricane, a drastic hurricane. I don't know what parts of the world, but there's also regrowth. A lot of people working towards the climate change, a lot of people growing, planting trees. So they were showing me. So it's again, it's a cycle. So it's not that something is bad, only bad things are going to happen.
Right,
Not
right.
like that.
But as the
Yeah.
temperature is rising around the world, like even in India or some parts of other countries, we saw the heat waves in Europe, UK region.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
so, as the temperatures are rising, what can we expect in the coming years? Will Mother Earth be fine? What is she going through? Like,
The major change that would happen would be floods, um, drought and floods, which is such an irony, because it's like scarcity of water and too
mm,
much water. But that's how it's gonna be. There would be a lot of um, crops, because there will be a lot of droughts around the world. Um, Even in areas where there has never been mm, drought, you know, like climatically it's impossible. So such weird things, because obviously the intensity of the heat that is increasing, you know, even though there are steps being taken, but the damage is so much that it would take a while to get things back into control.
mm-hmm. Drastic
Maybe another
changes.
50 years. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
okay. With these three forms, have they taken any avatar or come to Earth
As a human,
as a human?
I'm not getting a yes for that. No, I don't think so. They don't need to, is what I'm hearing.
Right.
Yeah.
And like, are
And
they
also, Divine Feminine can experience herself through us.
through us?
So it doesn't need to take a human form, as in to
Hmm.
experience that. Just like Source,
Is it
right?
only through females or it's both male and females?
No, it's everything. It's not even just humans.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And like for all three of them, relationship with the angels, gods and goddesses, do they interact and
Yeah. All the time. All the time is what I call.
oh,
Yeah.
great.
And it's almost like they, angels, even animals, even they're showing me dolphins and water beings, and even more beings than even we don't know. They are much more in alignment with those energy than we are. We are
Right.
so much in our dense lives that, yeah.
We
So
don't.
my guides are saying they don't need to channel. they interact on a regular basis.
Right. Right. Wow. So some people even say that mermaids are there, and
Oh yes, they are. They are
okay.
there,
Wow.
definitely.
So next question is around India, like what changes Mother India is seeing, how she's going through these changes. Any special message for like all the different sectors, finance, food, people, or India also, environment.
I'm hearing a lot of startups, startups which are eco-friendly. That's like a booming thing already. We know that a lot of youngsters are coming into this space. A lot of females are getting successful in, because these ideas, again, conceiving this beautiful idea, which can also help the environment, plus make them a good entrepreneur. They can earn a good livelihood. So that's gonna happen. Lot of women leaders is what I'm hearing, even for what do you call it, for India. Lot of, like, we know, right? Our the latest president, she
Yeah,
is also a female.
correct.
Uh, yes. So she has begun this again new trend. Not a new trend. Not that it hasn't happened before, but yeah. So she's a motivation, right, and
True.
inspiration. And so more women leaders in a lot of sectors where it has been, hmm, even in the medicinal, I don't know whether it's pharmaceuticals or I don't know, healing. Lot of women will be coming out of their comfort zones and taking up these opportunities to one another. Yeah,
Okay,
that's what
great.
I get.
So, anything from all three of them for especially 75th Independence Day for India?
The first message and the strongest that I got is don't just sit at home, go out because you can. When we are talking about freedom, that means, if you have a freedom to move around, go experience something, do that. You know, it could be learning something new, it could be doing something out of your comfort zone, but go experience. I'm hearing, it's almost like, how we say, like, you move, you're not a tree. So a lot of people, the energies are like that. We are all feeling stuck,
Mm.
right? So, yeah, and it is for also maybe for you also, Shweta,
Okay.
right? Go learn swimming,
Uh,
right? So maybe learn a new skill, go out, meet some people, yeah, move, move and get going is the message from
wow.
all of them.
And one last question, like how to connect with them, or especially Divine Feminine Mother, uh, better? How can people connect?
Every time, yeah, sorry, because they speak so quickly, so I don't want to, miss on the thing. Uh, every time we work from the heart space, we are connected to them.
Oh,
Every time we embrace our emotions, we are connected to them. Even the times when the emotions are too heavy, but we still are, in alignment with the divine energies. And the more we acknowledge, the more we can work with them and heal ourselves. Because again, the divine feminine is also about healing,
yeah, yeah.
the mother love. Yeah.
Wow, wow. A beautiful session. Thank you so much for joining today.
Thank you so much, Shweta. It was
Thank
fun.